So this has turned into a total disaster. This never happens. This is the first time anything like this has ever happened to me. Alright, so in today's video I'm going to talk about how I've been getting these amazing deals on accommodation all around here in Thailand. So if you watch regularly, you'll know I've been staying in this condo for the last week and I've been paying $11 a night to stay here. So I think it was $11.68 or something a night. I booked it off Airbnb. So today I'm actually checking out of here and I'm checking into a new place, which I haven't booked yet. So I'll show you around here. I'll show you around the place I'm booking into, and I'll explain how the process I go through to get these places and to get them at the right price. So now that I'm checking out of here, I'm happy to talk about where it is. So I actually had, when I was staying in Pattaya, I mentioned this in one of my other videos. So when I was staying in Pattaya, I was like showing the hotel I was staying in and everything. And someone came round to my hotel that wanted to hang out. And it was a little bit weird for me. They were really nice and everything was all good, but just the whole situation was a little bit weird. So I didn't talk about the name of this place, but a few Bangkok wizards seemed to pick up on it based off like the view and the location and everything. People were really good, but this is Omni Tower and it's in Nana. It's actually in a really good location, and the view from, I mean, look at this view. This place is actually really big. There's the whole like living room area, the bedroom's separate and the bathroom's separate. So a lot of the places I've been staying in, they're like studio style, but this is quite big. Separate kitchen as well behind me here. So I'll show you around here. Bedroom's a great size. I mean, this whole place is a really good size. 2 balconies, which is awesome. One really good thing, something I always look for, it's got a good desk and a good seat to work at. I spend a lot of time working from here. So this has been a really good stay. The kitchen is like really big and I didn't use it for anything except putting my beers in the fridge. But the living room area was really good as well. So this has been an awesome place. I've been really happy with it. So I actually need to check out of here in half an hour. I thought I had more time than that. And I haven't booked my next place. So what I do is I book these places on Airbnb. I find if you want to stay in an apartment style place, and especially here in Bangkok, Airbnb is your best bet. So you actually get discounts if you stay for a long period of time. If you stay for a week, there's a discount off the price. And if you stay for a month, there's an even bigger discount off the price. Now the timing to book the places is the most important. So the way Airbnb works is when people list a place, they can select like market value for the place. So they'll choose a price that they want the place to go for. And then if it's busy, like if more people are booking on that day, the prices go up. And if no one's booking, then the prices come down. Same as like hotels and airlines do the same thing as well. So one thing that you can do with Airbnb is book really close to the date you want to stay. So I always book either the day of or the day before I want to check in. I find if the places are still empty then and they don't have much interest around that time, the prices will drop quite a bit. And that's when you get the best deals. So the last place I stayed in Osaka, they had a really good price for the week that I stayed there. I think I was paying like $10 a night to stay there. And I actually wanted to extend another week from that, but the price jumped up significantly the next week. It also fluctuates with, how much activity there is in the area. So sometimes there's just more people booking, so the prices go up. Sometimes they go down. I haven't had a really good look at what I'm expecting for the next week, but I'm hoping I'll be able to find a good deal because I'm booking somewhere that I'll be checking into today. Now another great hack is the mobile app often has cheaper prices than the computer, I've found. I don't know why. Sometimes like when you're looking at it, it just says like mobile app only deal. So I'll have a quick hunt on the computer because I like to search by area and I use the map feature to do that. It's just a bit easier on the computer. Find the place I want and then I'll go onto my phone app and then re-find the same place and do that. So I've been experimenting with different areas here in Bangkok and I think I'm leaving here from Nana and I'm going to try the On Nut area, I've never stayed there. I've had a lot of people recommend it to me. I'm only just looking to stay for a week, so I think I'm gonna stay there for the next week. And in Airbnb, you can use the scroll by map feature. So you open up the map and you can zoom into an area and then find the places based on the price that you want there. Okay, this is good. The prices have come down a little bit. So I actually looked a few days ago just to get an idea for what I was gonna be spending. And the prices were kind of around 130 to 140 US dollars for the week. And they've come down. And now I can see ones that are 110, 108, 116, 104. So that's like $14 a night, I think. A little, maybe even a little bit under. So kind of similar to what I'm paying now. So it's great deals. I'm just gonna find the exact place I want and I'll book it now. All right, cool. So I have booked a place. I found a great deal. I just need to check out of here and then I'll be off. Really cool thing about this building is it's actually got a convenience store, a hairdresser, and a massage place all here in the lobby, so you can just like literally come down the elevator and go to any of these things. There was a couple little restaurants here, but it looks like they've since closed. So there's really nice stuff here, which is good. The only downside to this place, I would say, is the location, and it's not necessarily a downside. It could be a good thing. So it depends what you want to do here. So this place is right on Soi 4, which is like total party, nightlife, bit of a red light area. So it's where all the freelancers, the massage places, all the lady boys, that just like everyone that will stop you and ask you for things, or you know, it's draining walking up and down this street every day. But if you're here to party and if you just wanted to come here and just like stay for a week and all you wanted to do is like go out and have fun and party, then this is the perfect location for that. Just this walk up here from the apartment to where I am now, I got stopped like 4 times. It was like tuk-tuks pulling over and they're asking if I want to ride somewhere. And people, I mean, admittedly, I do look like a tourist at the moment because I got like bags with me and a camera, but it's exhausting, seriously. Spent like 0 time in On Nut. I've never been there before. It got recommended to me a lot. I think it's like a real expat hub, which is why I kind of avoided it before. But I'm happy to give it a shot, and it's only for a week, so I've got a great deal there. So I am curious to see what it's like anyway. So gonna head there now, just jumping on the BTS to get there, gonna have some lunch and check in. So it turns out, I actually have been on Nut before. I came to this little like, it's a market, like food market area, and I've been here before at night. Like it's a great night market to eat, right near the station. So maybe I have been here. I've just ordered some lunch. I ordered a burger. I haven't had a burger for a while. I love burgers from time to time, and they're hard to find. It's hard to find a good one here, so I'm excited for this. And the Burger King I had doesn't count. That doesn't count as a real burger, you know, a real burger. Yeah. Yeah. Check that out. It's gonna be hot. It's like literally just come off the hot plate. I'm gonna put it in my mouth. Just relax, Adam, relax. I always get so excited when food comes. I eat it straight away and burn my mouth every day. Alright, so this is kind of funny. I was just getting ready to go check into the Airbnb. It's not far from here. And I got a message. Well, actually, I hadn't received the check-in details. So I messaged the hosts and I said, can you send the check-in information that I need? And they said, oh, sorry, actually, they had a problem in the room and they can't get it fixed today, so they're not able to accommodate me. The reservation was actually accepted and they've charged me, so I'm going through the process of getting a refund for that one. I've actually booked a new one and it's in the same, it's actually in the same building complex. I think it's in one of the different buildings, but in the same complex. So just waiting to hear back from both. So I've got a new host that I'm waiting to hear back from, and I'm waiting to hear back about my cancellation. I'll get a refund. Airbnb is really good at doing, like, looking after this sort of thing, so should be all good. It's just like a little bit annoying, but whatever. So this has turned into a total disaster. This never happens. This is the first time anything like this has ever happened to me. So the first place they cancelled, I ended up getting the cancellation and getting the refund. I booked another place in the same complex. I checked, it was a different host name, different host. But then when I've contacted them to be like, hey, I need the check-in information, it's the same host, but it's all under a different name. I don't know, it's super confusing. Anyway, I don't think I can check in here at all. I think they're having the same trouble with this room. I don't know if it's like the whole building's having a power issue or something. So I'm just waiting to hear back from them. And I'm on Airbnb to find like a backup just in case. What a disaster. I guess one advantage of this, it's now after 2 p.m. So the prices have dropped even more. So if you can see, that's $87 for tonight. And that's a nice place. So there's actually some even better specials now. All right, so update. I booked a new place. I've requested a refund for this place. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I already received a refund from the first one that I booked. I don't know, maybe this whole condo is having a problem and like I can't stay here, so super frustrating. This never happens to me. Honestly, it's always smooth. I thought this was going to be like an easy video, an easy day. Oh, what a disaster. Anyway, booked a new place. I've gotten all the information. I think I'm good to go there. Right, well, after all that, here we are. So this is a look at the new place. It's really nice. It's like ultra modern and clean and, you know, perfect for what I need. It's actually got 2 beds, which is a little overkill, but it would be good if I have like people over to stay or anything like that. So that's quite cool. So the purpose of this video was to show you how easy it is to get a good deal. I ended up getting this place for the same. I'm paying $100 more. I'm paying $125 for the week for this place. This whole experience, I've probably discouraged anyone from wanting to travel like this. But this never happens, I promise you. I stay in Airbnb all the time and I've never had anything like this. I'm assuming it's just like a one-off problem at that last place. So anyway, really happy with this. Airbnb's been great. I've received refunds for both the places now. So it's just been like my time that's been wasted really. And like really, this is just like a one-off thing. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. I am really happy with this room, you know, it's got really nice amenities and just everything in here is new and really nice looking. So really happy with, you know, how this whole thing turned out. I will give like a full detailed review of this place when I check out, and I'll share all the information of where this is and everything like that just once I've checked out. So that'll be in a week's time, so stay tuned for that. Another great thing about this place, it's got the rooftop pool, which is awesome. It's like a nice kind of infinity pool with a great view. It's also got the gym, which I will most likely never use, but I'll be in the pool every day because I like walk around and do like 10, 15, 20,000 steps a day. I come home a sweaty mess, so I love like jumping in the pool straight away. So this is awesome. There's also like rooftop areas that you can just sort of sit down. So maybe I'll have some friends around and we can have some drinks here. This is really cool. I'm actually quite happy with this. You a real advantage to all this like crap that I've gone through today is that Airbnb is fantastic for dealing with these issues. You just send them a message through the app and they cancel it, refund you straight away, and everything's all good. So they're great to deal with, and it's also good to have that security when booking and everything. So check-in for this place was easy. I just like got the key as usual and got taken up to the room and checked in. Everything's all good. So I'm in, I'm happy to be settled, and God, I think I need a beer after all of that. All right, well, I'm gonna wrap the video up here. I hope this was informative in some way, this kind of like what can go wrong for booking in an Airbnb, but I got a great deal and like this doesn't happen. So don't be discouraged by this experience, please. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the adventure. Stay tuned for more, but as always, thanks for watching. See you next time. All right, so one really cool thing to come of this is Airbnb's just emailed me and they've given me a $15 coupon to use on my next stay, which is awesome. That's basically a free night, and maybe like even a little bit more than that. My place that was $10 a night, that's a night and a half stay free. So they sent me this big apology and everything, which is really nice of them. It's not Airbnb's fault that this thing happened. It's a problem with, the people that were using the platform. But anyway, really happy with that. So that's a cool update anyway.